2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Denver Nuggets. Well, for Denver, not really much of a surprise that about midway through the season, we find them near the top of the standings in second place. No drop-off from the performance we saw this team give last season. Well, the Warriors have been the league's most terrifying team the last 3 years. But with key pieces leaving town, where does that leave them, Jet?
Well, the strong will survive, Ernie. No longer unbeatable, but still scary. Any team with Steph Curry and a little help is going to be competitive.
You know, the Warriors' kind of success is going to breed a lot of haters, but I would have been interested to see how far they go if they kept everyone together.
Have you ever been a hater?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yep.
I don't see you as
What you ever hate about?
You.
You hated on me?
Hate you now.
Wow.
Thanks for your honesty. That's what we're all about here. Here's Kevin Harlan.
But I love you, too.
It ain't hated if you're honest.
The Golden State squad coming through the tunnel earlier, with the Warrior faithful anxiously awaiting their arrival on the floor. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The commute in full swing as we get set for basketball here in the San Francisco Bay Area. 2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. Alongside Craig Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Well, Coach Mike Malone had this to say about his understated superstar, Nikola Jokic. Malone said he's truly beloved by all his teammates. No ego, a little bit goofy, doesn't take himself too seriously, and with his success, he's still the same kid. That's why everybody cares about him and respects him. Kevin?
The Nuggets lucky to have him. Thanks, David. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Millsap.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. And it's Murray in at the 1. And for the Warriors, we've got Lee. Green is out there with Robinson. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Spellman in at the 5 down low.
And for the Warriors, 5 straight finals appearances, something that hasn't been done since Bill Russell's Celtics of the 60s.
And those 5 appearances, Greg, produced 3 titles and was close to another one. Last year's finals not ending the way they wanted. Injuries certainly played a role. We'll see if they can make it back this season.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
Now here's Lee. Golden State moving it around. The pass to Green. 6 on the shot clock. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Millsap. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
A couple things stood out for me. They were relentless, and they also played under control. That's a deadly combination.
Now here's Barton, following the miss by Draymond Green. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. We've played just over a minute here in the first.
Yeah, getting a little better on defense every day. Russell with the size and length to be more of a factor.
It's good.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Harris outside. Pass to Millsap. Barton outside. Pass to Murray. Lets the 3 fly. Again, the miss by Murray. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Spellman. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas. Here's Russell. Got a piece of it. Millsap with it. Now Green defending. Passes to Barton. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Jokic has got his second bucket of the night. Green, the pass to Robinson. Lee outside. The pass to Russell. 5 to shoot. Launches it. Drills the three-pointer. Russell's got 5 points so far.
Hitting three-pointers, so important in today's NBA. Good thing Russell's got the range and confidence to do so.
And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Barton. And that's now 6 points for Jokic. Murray against Russell. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Kicks it to Lee. Pass to Green. Robinson against Barton. Robinson misses. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. In the corner, it's Harris. Jokic trying to free himself up. Harris, good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Harris against Lee. Russell with a wide open look. Off target from outside.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Harris passes to Jokic. And here's Barton. Down low, here's Millsap. He can't get it to go. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Lee passes to Spellman. Good work defensively by Millsap.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
On the wing, Harris. Covered by Lee. Jokic. Spellman with the rebound. Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to the Mavericks.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
And Smitty, once again, teams are switching defensively more than ever. As a side benefit, does that help defenders, you think, preserve some energy and some stamina for the game?
Yeah, I think it does, Kevin. I really think if you have the personnel to be able to switch. Some teams don't, and I think they're copycat leagues, and you see the championship level teams switching, so you think you can. There are some teams, they just got to flat out come out and trap, rotate, and understand, give up shots to guys that you don't shoot a high percentage and live with that, because sometimes, especially big guys, they put them on an island, and it's just not fair.
Good point.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Nikola Jokic? He's averaging 19 points per game, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
Russell from long range. Cans it from downtown. Russell's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. To the middle. From 11 feet away. And Jokic gets it to go. Jokic has got 8 points. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Russell looking it over. Green in the post. Millsap's there. Green, no luck.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Murray for three. The shot misses. The Warriors go the other way with it.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Outside Robinson. Back to Russell. And another three for Golden State.
Cognizant of the entire court, Russell aware of where the defenders are and really does a great job creating opportunities.
Pass to Jokic. Harris against Lee. Millsap left side. And he gets the bucket. Russell with it. 11 points in the game. Dishes it to Robinson. To the inside. Spellman the pass to Lee. Here's Robinson. That one, no good. Barton with some nice D. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Denver needs to get off his shot. Here's Barton. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee. Torrey Craig. He's checked in for the Nuggets. Morris comes in for Harris. Jokic kicks to Craig. Feeds it to Millsap. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against Golden State.
When it comes to drawing fouls, Millsap's one of the best in the league.
And how about the transition from Paul Millsap, going away from that star role to being more of a role player here in his later years? No longer needed to carry the torch, if you will, in terms of scoring and rebounding. But he can still give you just a bit of everything else at this stage.
The first free throw is good. And with Millsap, you can just see him contribute in so many ways.
I mean, a great passer for his position and also very unselfish with his offense. Still a plus defender with how often he is giving up size on the inside.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Plumlee comes in for Jokic. And it's Malik Beasley in for Jamal Murray. Both good from the line that time.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That is his first foul of the game. Grant, he's checked in for Denver. Now here's Cauley-Stein. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Evans inside, covered by Beasley. And the Warriors miss again.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Morris outside. That one goes in.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Warriors trail by 5. Outside, Russell. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Off target from three-point range. Craig passes to Morris. Here's the teardrop. It's tipped, and he recovers it. Off target with his three. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. There's the pass to Pascal. Count that one.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
The Nuggets leading by 3. Morris right side. Here's Plumlee, and the rejection by Cauley-Stein. Morris against Russell. Over Morris, and misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Denver. Poke loose. Cauley-Stein with it. Guarded now by Morris. Burks looking around. Russell inside, working on Beasley. Russell, no good. Denver's gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Pass to Russell, over Morris. And Russell gets it to go on the assist by Evans. And that's 13 points for D'Angelo Russell. The Nuggets leading by 3. Beasley outside. Inside, here's Morris. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on D'Angelo Russell. You know, Smitty, NBA referees, officials now have a presence on social media that's aiming at educating fans on calls and why they're made.
Yes, and I love it, Kevin, if you have these demos and talk about plays and games and situations that you're educating fans. It's just that fans look at it when these referees, who are human, miss calls, and then they want to re-show these plays that they missed. We still got to understand they're human, and they're going to miss some calls.
Well said, Steve. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Evans against Beasley. Evans dishes to Burks. Takes the 13-footer, and he gets the jumper to drop.
Alec very comfortable shooting from mid-range. That's a shot he can get with his driving ability.
Morris kicks to Plumlee. Morris against Evans.
And here's a look at some numbers for Plumlee. How last month turned out for him, averaging about 7 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective.
And he knocks down the first one. And Morris drops them both. 1:24 left in the first. Now Evans, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. He dishes it to Burks. To the paint. Cauley-Stein passes to Pascal. Just 4 to shoot. On its way from Burks for 2. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
and they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
For Denver, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. And Grant, no good on that one.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete. Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
Denver leading by 4. Morris passes to Plumlee. And Grant now top of the key. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
That's Draymond staying alert, recognizing the defense breakdown.
And here is Morris. 5 points in the game. It's Beasley on the wing. Drains the three-pointer. And the Nuggets lead by 5. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Nuggets on top. They lead by 5. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Nikola Jokic, a former second-round pick, turned star in the league, talks about what the game means to him.
Basketball, like passion, love. Like, that is the thing I play like when I know 4, 6, 7 years old. I don't know. Like basketball is always in my life. That like I think it's passion. I think it's passion.
In basketball, Greg, a big deal in Jokic's native land of Serbia.
And I love his creativity. There's an artistry and a freedom in how he plays the game.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Denver, it's Morris and Beasley at the 1 and the 2. Jeremy Grant is out there with Plumlee, and it's Craig in at the 3 spot. And it's the Warriors with the ball after the Nuggets pick up 2. Here's Burks. The rebound by Grant.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else or just a better look.
Morris. And the rejection by Evans. Burks on the wing. Back to Evans. Shoots the 3. Denver grabs the miss. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Throws it up high, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Green. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Yeah, good recognition there. Draymond exploits the heart of that defense.
Grant outside. Back to Morris. Draymond Green pulls it in.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Well, Steve, it doesn't matter how they do it, but there are some players, as you know, that can get into another player's head. I guess like a Dennis Rodman, but there are a lot of them now that play and use that tactic.
Yeah, Draymond Green, Kevin, Patrick Beverly, Chris Paul, I think is one of those guys. PJ Tucker, he doesn't really talk, but he has a lot of antics. There's a lot of guys that like to get in your head. Also, Joel Embiid is one. He does it extremely well.
And he makes the first. And some changes here for the Warriors. Omari Spellman has come in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Glenn Robinson III comes in for Burks. And Lee's subbed in for Evans. And so he hits both. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Jokic. Murray outside. Back to Jokic. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. Warriors trail by 5. Green, the pass to Poole. Back to Green. Murray with the defensive effort.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Passes it to Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Harris has got his second bucket tonight.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Green deciding where to go with it. And there's the pass to Poole. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Poole's got 5 points in the quarter. Robinson against Barton. Pass to Jokic, the 15-footer. Back to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Jokic. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
Here's Poole. He has 5. And the wide open shot from Green. And it's off from three-point range. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I have just been so impressed with the way Jamal Murray has added to his game. Keeps pushing himself every offseason to make the most of his abilities as a player and continues to be a consistent threat from the outside.
Throw good, Murray. And with Murray, Greg, you forget how young he is. He entered the NBA right out of his freshman year at Kentucky.
I mean, Murray was taken 7th in his draft and has kind of flown under the radar from that class. But the more you watch him, the more you feel like you're seeing a star in the making.
Russell, he's checked in for Golden State. And so Murray nails both of them.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
Here's Spellman. Jokic defending. Spellman the pass to Green. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Russell finds Lee. Now, here is Russell. Outside, Robinson shoots over Barton, and the Warriors miss again.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
To the inside. Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got the lead up to 11 now for the Nuggets.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
And let's take a look at some numbers for Russell. Averaging 23 points per game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense.
Outside Robinson. Russell passes to Spellman. Shoots. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
A developing shot maker. I'm a fan of Russell's unwavering commitment to his craft.
And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Nails the open triple off the fast break.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter. Shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Now here's Green. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Outside Russell. And count it from 19 feet away. Russell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Murray against Russell. Harris passes to Murray. Jokic with it. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Charlotte.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
Green, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Barton against Robinson. Jokic, no good.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Now here's Lee. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Green. That one a little long.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
Passes to Jokic. 8 feet away. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 6 assists now in the game.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Now, here is Russell. He's coming off a 13-point game against Dallas.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
Here's Murray after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Millsap up top, guarded by Green. Barton against Green. And the pass to Millsap. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Robinson. Green finds Robinson. And stolen by Harris. It's rebounded by Golden State. Lee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Spellman. Outside Russell. Pass to Spellman. And a wide open look for Lee. And the lead is down inside single digits. Lee's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Barton passes to Jokic. Spellman with the rebound. Warriors trail by 7. Right side, Green. High, arcing shot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader, truly a special player.
One shot.
And Green no good on that one. And every so often, Steve, we'll see two teammates fighting over a rebound. You ever have a teammate upset with you for stealing his rebound?
A lot, Kevin. All the bigs I played with, those guys hated when guards came in. They would elbow you, and if you're on their same team, saying get out of here, especially for a lot of those bigs. It was a lot of rebound incentives in their contract, so they wanted to grab every rebound.
Burks can't get it to go.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Beasley outside. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Evans feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Burks. From 13, connects, the jumper drops. Burks has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And while he's best driving to the rim, Burks' jump shot has to be honored.
It's Beasley on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Now here's Evans. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Back to Burks. Shoots from 14. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Murray. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. And the shot goes in. And now a 12-point Denver lead.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Beasley against Burks. Evans outside. Over Murray. And the wing jumper offline. And that does it for the first half of play. Nuggets lead by 12. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Mike Malone. How has ball movement opened up things for you offensively?
Every game we have where we get into a one-on-one game, over-dribbling, not passing, we become very easy to guard. The good thing about tonight is the ball is moving. We're trying to make plays for each other. When we move the ball, we get high percentage shots, which is all we can ask for.
Thanks very much for your time, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
The first quarter was all about Nikola Jokic. He had 14 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 block. Shaq, let's get your take on Denver.
Shout out to Nikola Jokic. He's so versatile offensively. He can spot up, post up, put the ball on the floor, and obviously terrific with the pass. His value just continues to ascend. That's a big word.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Golden State?
I look at the lack of free throw attempts as a key indicator. Because the funny thing about getting to the charity stripe, you have to earn it. You have to put your body in harm's way and be physically willing to take the hit. Right now, one team's playing aggressively and the other team isn't. That's the big difference in the score.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers, a very high percentage of those in the first half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. They've got Robinson, D'Angelo Russell out there with Lee. Then there's Draymond Green, and it's Spellman in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And so it's Golden State with it. Green dishes to Russell. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Murray. Harris against Lee, and it's Harris off the drive. Count that one. Harris has got 10 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Now, here is Russell. Here's Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Paul Millsap picks one up.
One of the great second-round picks of the modern age. What Draymond contributes is somewhat irreplaceable.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. That free throw missing. And Draymond Green does so much on the floor. It's hard to quantify by any measurement.
And people have called Draymond a product of the system before. But I don't care where he is. Draymond is going to be a major impact with his defense and playmaking.
Jokic has checked in for Plumlee. And the second free throw, good. The Nuggets leading by 13. Murray kicks to Jokic. The pass to Harris. Murray with it, covered by Lee. It's deflected, but he recovers it. Just 2 to shoot. The Nuggets with a new 14. Murray right side. No good on the triple.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Russell passes to Spellman. Outside, Green. Pass to Russell. Fires for 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Warriors trail by 12. Russell passes to Spellman. Outside, Green. Pass to Russell from outside the arc. The shot that time, not on target. And the Nuggets going the other way. Here's Barton. The dish to Harris. Millsap trying to get open. That's good from Harris on the assist by Barton. Barton's got 4 assists now tonight. Russell inside. He's covered by Murray. Lee against Harris. Outside, Russell. Lets it go with a 3. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
The feed to Millsap. Passes it to Harris. Murray outside. Here's Millsap. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Robinson left side. Dishes it to Lee. And the foul on Will Barton. That is his first foul of the game. Morris is checked in for Murray. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Morris dishes to Millsap. Back to Morris. He lobs it up. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Well, Greg, the rapid ascension of Nikola Jokic into NBA stardom has been nothing short of amazing. You know, he really is an elite center now.
I mean, he's the best player on a very talented young team in the West. I would not be surprised to see him win an MVP in the next few years.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
Well, you know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots just aren't found in that center position.
And Jokic drops them both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Russell passes to Spellman. Harris against Lee. Now the pass to Pascal. Over Millsap. Pascal's shot is off. You know, Greg, Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball.
Cool, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Morris, and stolen by Russell. Here's Poole. Martin defending. Out to Russell. Clock at 6. Tries again. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They've led by as many as 14 points. Down low. It's tipped and stolen by Russell. To the middle. Here's Lee. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Lee's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Warriors. Harris outside. Russell against Morris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
For Denver, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the Warriors. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Amari Spellman. And it's Burks in for Lee. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Denver. And Morris drops them both.
impeccable from the line since halftime.
Warriors trail by 11. Here's Poole. He's got 5. The shot's good. Russell's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Craig. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Jokic. Over Cauley-Stein. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Warriors have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Malik Beasley comes in for Will Barton. Denver with the ball. 6-point lead. Now Morris. 9 points in the game so far. Kicks it out to Beasley. Pass to Jokic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And Jokic drops them both. Here's Russell. He's got 29 points. Passes it to Pascal. Here's Poole. Cauley-Stein kicks to Russell. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Russell's got 12 points in just the second half.
So shifty with the ball in his hands. Russell changes pace with the best of them.
Beasley outside. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Poole. He's got 8. The pass to Russell. And here is Cauley-Stein. Here's Poole. Jokic defending. On its way from Burks for 2. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Craig. No points in the game yet for him. On the wing, Morris. 6 to shoot. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein. Poole the pass to Burks. With some arc. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Russell.
And good awareness by Russell. Just reading the defense. Goes with the floater there over the top.
Pass to Beasley. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Cauley-Stein's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside, Russell. Back to Burks. Looking to end his cold spell. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 18. Pass to Morris. Lets it go from deep. And no good that time. The Warriors go the other way.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Fade away. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Morris finds Beasley. Inside, and stolen by Cauley Stein. Burks with it. Beasley covering. They get it again. Burks' shot is good.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Morris against Russell. Morris inside. Nice D from Russell. Warriors trail by 4. To the paint. Here's Cauley Stein. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Cauley Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Glenn Robinson, the third, is checked in for the Warriors. Jacob Evans comes in for Russell, and then for Denver. Plumlee comes in for Jokic, and it's Jamal Murray in for Beasley. Now, here is Morris. 9 points in the game so far. He feeds it to Grant. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
For the tie, and it's sent back by Plumlee.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else. I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 5-point game. Cauley Stein finds Evans. Here's Pascal. He's covered by Grant. Here's Burks. And it's sent back by Plumlee. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Murray, good. Now it's a 7-point Denver lead.
Can't allow Murray to beat you to the rack. He really turns on the Jets in the open floor.
Passes it to Burks. To the inside. Pascal, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. 12 seconds left in the third. And here's Burks. Back to Evans. Takes the three. That shot misses. The third quarter comes to a close. Denver on top, up by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Mike Malone moments ago with some words for his players.
Stops and run. Stops and run. Sense of urgency, man. Come on. We got to get this win.
Trying to stoke the fire under his team, Mike Malone asking his guys to seize the moment.
And this is the time when the leaders on the court need to step up, take control, and make things happen.
3 tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. Plumlee out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Craig in at small forward. Evans passes to Robinson. Outside, Green. Yep, that one goes.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Murray against Burks. And Murray, here we go.
And the D has no answer for Murray. Just absolutely ferocious at attacking the basket.
Green finds Robinson. And here's Evans. The pass to Pascal. Down low. Plumlee with some nice D.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Burks with the steal. Pass to Evans. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the first one drops. And some changes here for the Warriors. Omari Spellman comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Damian Lee in for Alec Burks. Denver also making some changes. Millsap comes in for Jeremy Grant. And it's Will Barton in for Torrey Craig. Both shots good from the stripe.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Now here's Murray. To the middle, here's Plumlee. Again, the Nuggets score.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Evans passes to Spellman. Here's Pascal. To the inside. Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut back down again to 5. The basket that time coming from Lee.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now here's Barton. And he banks in the layup. Barton's got his first bucket in this one.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Evans passes to Spellman. And stolen by Barton. Wide open look here for Murray. And again, Denver with the triple.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Spellman the pass to Lee. Here's Pascal. Evans outside. Barton against Robinson. The shot, no good. Denver leading by 10. It's Barton on the wing. Back to Harris. Shot clock at 5. From deep. But they recover it. Here's Plumlee. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Russell, he's checked in for Jacob Evans.
One shot.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Russell. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Russell's got 16 points here in the second half.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
To the paint, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
Well, all right, Paul Millsap looking bouncy tonight.
Warriors trail by 13. Pass to Spellman. Robinson against Barton. Passes to Pascal. Now Russell. 6 on the shot clock. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap. Here's Spellman. Robinson down low. Barton defending. Robinson against Plumlee. Robinson misses.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Indiana Pacers. And then on Monday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And with the way they've been able to march right along in this season lately,
Take a break.
I think they should be able to keep things going in this next stretch. Just come out with the same energy and discipline, and you should have some wins.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 14. That shot missing. Murray with the defensive effort. Harris outside. He dishes it to Plumlee. There's the pass to Murray. 4 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. Denver the rebound. Back to Plumlee. Inside. And there's Murray on the assist from Plumlee. And that's 15 points for Jamal Murray.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Murray against Russell. Pass to Pascal. Fires from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Murray, the pass to Millsap. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Paul Millsap.
And making the most of their opportunities at the line here in the second half.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jokic is checked in. Both free throws good for Millsap.
Underrated coming into the league and underestimated. Millsap doesn't have any doubters anymore.
Lee dishes to Russell. Sweet little floater. Russell's got 4 points this quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Murray, the pass to Harris. Pass to Millsap. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Jokic. A second chance effort, and that one's good. Millsap.
When you look at Paul Millsap, not the tallest power forward, but has that terrific wingspan.
Murray against Russell. Pass to Robinson. Barton with the rebound. Barton's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Harris outside. Jokic with it. The second effort. Goes up again. And Millsap with the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 17.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pascal, the pass to Robinson. Here's Russell. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Russell's got 39. Harris against Lee. The pass to Murray. Over Russell. That one off the back iron and out. Warriors have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. To the inside. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
The Nuggets leading by 13. Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. He kicks to Barton. From deep. Denver the rebound. Another shot. In deep, Millsap drops it in.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Jamal Murray.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Well, he needed a game like this badly. He's been struggling for a while now, but tonight he broke out of that slump in style. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He told his guys, this is it. We need one final push here. Everyone working together. Let's go get these guys. He also talked about making smart plays with the ball. Kevin, you can't have any mistakes at this point of the game.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Basket, good. 14 points for Gary Harris.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Lee. Out to the wing. And Russell with the basket on the assist from Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists in the game. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. And stolen by Russell. And he uses the glass on the layup. Russell's got 43 points.
With a gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
Over to the wing. Here's Jokic. Here's Millsap. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
Hey, yo, get on Russell.
Murray against Russell. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Lee outside. Pass to Pascal. Russell kicks to Lee. Clock at 4. Here's Pascal. Millsap covering.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Nuggets.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Jamal Murray.
Woo, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
Here's Murray, the Warriors making the shot. Passes it to Jokic. He wants to get to Millsap and does.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Robinson passes to Lee. Russell against Murray. And the pass to Spellman. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Pascal. Misses the 3. Now Jokic. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Mason, your game has expanded some. And what has that process been like?
You just learn something new every game. You have to study your opponent and see what's going to be open. But some of the constants have to be rebounding, defense, bringing energy in, and that's always going to get you a little bit.
Well, you had the whole package tonight, Mason. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you later.